Hello, 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 all my beauties. This is another Monday Ask Your Girl Anything video. If you want to ask me anything, and I mean anything, leave a comment below. I couldn't get on this Monday, but the word again I want to say for this week is healing, whether it be mentally, physically, emotionally. But what I want you to think of is just self-healing. What can we do to meditate on something that we need to change within ourselves, or something that a habit, or it could be anything that you want to change, but it's been difficult. Like write it. Let's start writing. Let's start journaling, and just begin an inner healing on ourselves, and begin to get our peace back. So no matter what they say, what they do, or anything, going out into the to your job, going out into the streets, into this world, no matter what they do, you are doing this day by day. You are healing yourself mentally, physically, emotionally. And let us take it day by day. Let's just think about the things that we want to change within ourselves. If there's nothing, write down the good things about yourself too. Let's celebrate each good thing that we have done, each good thing, each quality that we have accomplished, whether it be little or big. You guys, we got to celebrate ourselves as well. Speak to yourself. Somebody asked me, do you talk to yourself? And quickly I said, no, I don't talk to myself. What, you think I'm crazy? And I was like, hold on. That's not what I do. Talk to myself. I uplift myself every day. I be like, girl, you can do it. You can get up out this bed. You can make it. Girl, go in that job and show them what you do. I motivate myself. Who else going to motivate you if you don't do it? And then they was like, yeah. And then my coworkers was like, yeah, I talk to myself too. If somebody say they don't talk to themselves, they lying. I say, you right. Most people think that when they say, do you talk to yourself, they think of crazy, but you crazy in love with yourself. You got to be in love with yourself. You got to motivate yourself, because ain't nobody going to. And half the people that motivate you is the same people that stab you in the back. You got to understand that too. So if you know every flaw, every nick, every cranny about yourself, can't nobody get one over on you. So I want you guys to start a healing process of anything that you need this week. Just let's think on stuff that we need to do to get better. If we even had distractions, and I know I'm ready for this. I need to sit and I need to start writing again. So next week, let's come up with something that we can talk about, that you found out that you want to do better, whether it's parenting, whether it's on a job, whether it's just loving yourself. It could be anything. And the reason why I couldn't go live today is I didn't go to work all last week, and I'm just going to be personal. My mom, she got COVID. I tested negative. My daughter tested negative. But my mom and my nephew and my dad all got COVID. But my mom has taken a turn for the worse. I just lost an aunt from her sister from COVID. So I had to uplift her. She's doing better today. I pray with her. I feel confident that my God will work and he will supply. He's the healer. And just like I told her, I told that enemy, he can't take you. And I'm standing on that, and I'm believing in that. My mom will see my other kids. She will see my daughter children, So I'm trusting God that he know this process. We didn't want her to go to the hospital. I told her, you fight. You fight. And this is when we lean on God and we trust God with all things. There's nothing that my God cannot do. And these are the times where he show up and show out. And you know what's so crazy? I had to call the nurse, and she's like, so many people calling, but I'm the one. I said, well, tell everybody I called you. You got my number. It's on file. Just tell them to get in touch with me. If anything happened to my mom, just let me know, And she was like, what's so crazy? And this is a testimony, you guys. She's like, I go in the room and she said her oxygen is at a level that she one level away from where we don't want it to get. But when you go in there, you look at her, you don't see that on her. You understand? She was like, you don't see that she don't got that much oxygen on oxygen. How many know that God can, just because we going through something, but with God, they be like, you going through that? He got her. You know what I'm saying? I told him to fill that room, and everybody that walked through them doors would be from him. I said, do not let a nurse that's not going to love my mom or take care of my mom right, that ain't from your cloth, Father, walk into her room. Because I'm going to tell you something. When you got COVID, they always talk about the first responders. I had COVID. And when I went in the hospital, it wasn't a pretty sight. Them nurses did not want to touch you. They treat you like you just develop AIDS, or I ain't even gonna say AIDS because that's just putting in judgment. But they feel like they don't want to touch you. They treat you like scum. And I hate that my mom had to go in here and be alone. Like when you got COVID, you were alone and they don't even come in the room. But glory be to God. Glory be to God that I lifted up. And I said, I want people to love on her. That's not fearful of her. You know what I'm saying? And when the nurse told me that, it just brought a calmness to my spirit because I had prayed for that. I said, Lord, you guide her, you walk her through her, you strengthen her. She said she don't look like she don't have oxygen. How do you know? When you walk with God, it's a rejuvenation. You understand me? He give you strength at everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't look like what you came from. She said, your mom don't even look sick, but she is. That's how I know God is working. That's how I know God is working. That's how. And I thank y'all for being with me. Like, I'm sorry I couldn't come on live. I miss y'all. I had to work extra because I missed a whole week of work last week because I had to get tested. My daughter had to get tested. I couldn't go back to work because my daughter was in the house too. But glory be to God, He shielded her as well, and she does not have it. She does not have it, and my mom is going to get through this. So I want you guys to mask up. Be safe. Sanitize your hands. Please take COVID seriously. And He giving her a rest that she needed. And I told my mom it's a reason why they rushed her back to the hospital. Maybe He just want to spend a long time with her. I said, don't let what you going through and the enemy scare you from really get what God has for you. Because sometimes things will happen, and because we looking at our circumstances, we will really miss the nuggets that God is trying to do for us. Because we looking at, oh, I'm sick, oh, I'm this. I said, no, you look to the Father and you continue to read your word. Ask God, what are you trying to tell me in this season? Trust in Him to heal you. Trust in Him to provide and make ways. I know you might feel like you weak, you this. He said, when you are weak, I am strong. So let Him carry this. And it strengthened her. And when that nurse said that, y'all, I was like, whoa. Like, whoa. So I want you guys to be blessed. Thank you. I will see y'all tomorrow night. Hopefully, like, I'm still battling this. I'm still going to try to come on, though. Like, I just had to work. Like, tomorrow I'm working all day from 9 to 8 p.m. So if I'm not exhausted, y'all, I will be there. And I got to call and make sure my dad eating because he's at the house by himself. My mom in the hospital, and I gotta make sure my daughter. So it's been kind of crazy. And this Christmas, not gonna be like we were supposed to all get together, and we can't no more. So y'all just continue to pray for me and my mom. Continue to lift me up. Continue to lift my mom up. And yes, I love you guys. Thank you so much. I miss you guys. Have a blessed night. Love you. Don't look at my nail too. I'm gonna get that fixed. But yes, I'm so excited about what God is doing. And remember, let's write in our journals. Let's write in our journals. And let's start taking this seriously, one day at a time. And next Monday, let's find at least one thing we want to just take a deeper look. Maybe it's a distraction that we need to get rid of. And let's start doing the self-cleansing. If you with me, write in the comments. I'm with you. I'm starting it. And I'll see you guys tomorrow night, if God willing. Or I will record like I'm doing now. But you will have something. Thank you guys.